The prophet beheld his subordinate with cold, unblinking eyes, analytical and all-seeing. Xairiazk stood before him, uncertain of what to make of the prophet's scrutiny.
You wished my attendance, prophet?
Xairiazk said, unable to hide the nervousness in her voice.
Yes, Xairiazk. It has been brought to my attention on multiple occasions that you are potentially under the influence of a god. The lance you wield, it is a vestige of a deity known as the Ashen Hand's influence. This Ashen Hand is a god of old, one of those deposed by the Dragonkind during the great Cataclysm. And this is troubling how?
Xairiazk asked.
The lance has served us well. With it, I have struck a near-fatal blow against Hirkanix himself. Do we deny this god's aid simply because it is not Zas? No,
the prophet answered.
The faith of Zas is pluralistic. It acknowledges the place of the other gods within the fabric of causality. However, the currents, the ripples cast by the movements of this Ashen Hand bode for a dark future. In those ripples, Zas sees plumes of fire and smoke on every horizon. An apocalyptic design, not unlike that of Dragonkind. Fight fire with fire,
Xairiazk said, aggressively.
This lance will continue to serve us well. It serves me well. Rest assured, prophet, I will not fall under the sway of some other god. My loyalty is to Zas alone, and to you. I know this, Xairiazk, the prophet answered. I am aware of your loyalty, but be vigilant of the manipulations of this Ashen Hand. The ancient stelae speak little of this deity. Its origins and its purpose are unknown, clouded in smoke, shrouded by the destruction left in the wake of the Cataclysm. You must be wary. The others, some of the others, Ukiashe-iku has spoken. He is concerned of its influence on you. The way how you fight. It is brash, angry, hateful. Hate can serve us, Xairiazk said. Hate allows me to drive the point of this lance into the dragon's hearts. I will not falter, and part of that is because of hate. I hate them. It is not the lance that makes me hate them. Perhaps, the prophet admitted. But know that the influence of a god from the astral sea is subtle indeed. Mind the eddies and torrents of your own emotions, Xairiazk. If they spin out of hand, you must set aside this lance. For you must know that it is this Ashen Hand that is inflaming your thoughts. That it is grooming you, preparing you for some purpose of its own design. A purpose that, in all likelihood, falls outside of the vision of Zas. Be wary, Xairiazk. Yes, prophet.
Xairiazk inclined her head and looked at her lance with some wariness, though perhaps not enough wariness for the prophet to truly set aside his own worries.
For now, Xairiazk, the prophet said, you will travel with me. There is work yet to be done in the war against Hirkanix. He is not yet defeated. We've driven him back once, but he will regroup. That is almost certain. Ezike Ekizi will lead the vanguard and pursue into his territory. We will liberate the cities of the Jadur Shadal. You must remember this. Do not let your hatred extend to the slaves of Hirkanix. They are innocent in this. It would be better served if they were liberated from Dragonkind's rule rather than eradicated. Kill not unless you must. Is that understood?
Sayuriazk inclined her head.
Yes, Prophet. If I showed any ruthlessness towards the feline folk, then I was caught up in the heat of battle. Perhaps it is as you say. Perhaps this weapon I wield is inflaming my emotions. I will be more vigilant of it in the future. As Zas wills.
The prophet bowed his head.
Your hesitation does you credit. Ezike Ekizi speaks highly of you. Hopefully, his praise is not unfounded. I will be watching you, Xairiask. But I will be here should you require my aid in confronting the influence of this weapon and the will behind it. Thank you, Prophet,
Xairiask said.
Now, shall we continue? The war awaits. Hirkanix must die. Yes,
the prophet said.
Hirkanix must die.
Greetings, my fellow children of Zas. Welcome back to our Lizard Folk Rebellion campaign. It has been over a month, and I am very sorry about that. Rest assured, we will continue on. I want to finish this campaign, hopefully before the start of the new expansion. There might be 2 concurrent campaigns running, because I've got some cool plans for when the expansion drops, but first off, a little explanation for my absence. So I went on vacation, as I believe I mentioned before, to Saint-Malo in France. It was lovely. It was great. Went with my my best friend, and yeah, we had a very good time. So that was nice. And then on the way back in the Flixbus, I got COVID, which was less lovely. It was kind of rough for like 2 weeks almost, and then there was some persistent long COVID symptoms that involve tightness in my throat and some weird unpleasant stuff with my breathing that kind of made doing a lizard voice impossible. And I wanted to do that for the intro. I wanted to keep the intros going because that's been a staple of this series, and I do plan on doing intros similarly for the next series, which will involve the new expansion. But obviously they'll be a little bit differently because we won't be playing as lizard people next time. But so yeah, that has kind of prevented my recording of videos for this. I was still able to do plenty of Baldur's Gate content, but here we are back in the campaign. This will still probably be bi-weekly. I'm going to try and get more episodes of this out so that we can, crank on through it before, I think it's November 7th when the DLC drops. And I'm looking forward to it. It looks pretty cool. The new culture, the Reaver culture. Oh yeah, we're going all in there. Gunpowder and, technology. And it's gonna be kind of into a sketchy evil campaign again. Not evil like the spider cult, but certainly we're not gonna be the good guys, let's just say. Whereas here we are very much the good guys, Always trust the lizard people. Okay, so what we have going on right now is the forces of Hirkanix are pillaging our provinces near Xuluzk. We have rapidly levied up an army to defend Xuluzk, and I'm confident that they're going to be able to do so. However, we got to get rid of this force, so we're going to be sending Ukiyasha Iku, the serpent, the shaman, up to go and assist the defenders and deal with those enemies. What we're then going to do is send them around to attack Stelgardus. Now, As for Monafont, we have defeated Herconix here, and we're going to immediately start by... the city of Monafont is being occupied. Yeah, so we are vassalizing this right now. Perfect. It's going to take one turn. We are functionally liberating Jadur Shadal and bringing them into the fold. So that'll be good for us. The catfolk will serve the way of Zas. Now, the prophet himself is going to just, yeah, he's going to advance up to here, and Sairiyask cannot move. So the prophet and Izika Ikizi are right here. Do we have any... We don't summon units, do we? No, we don't. Yeah, what can you do? Is there a way? Yeah, we can drop an army heal. I think that's going to be pretty good. So let's drop an army heal on Counsel. Which army needs it the most? You need it. You kind of need it. You also need it. Alright, well, we're going to heal up the Prophet's army. Alright. So we've got a ton of mana to spend, so we're gonna do that. We cannot cast the same spell twice. Right, because there's also only spell slots. We have 2 spell slots available, so this prevents the rampant spamming of spells every turn. And that's good. Our domain is being invaded by... what? Golden rocks? What's going on here? Ah, you. Marauders. Right. Are we levying something up here? We are indeed. So it's looking okay. I think we'll be fine. They have, unfortunately, pillaged one of our farms down here. What can we do? We have our forces led by an autumn fairy that are going to come and help eradicate this force. However, these are all tier 3 and 2 units, so it's going to be a bit of a fight, that's for sure. So let's end our turn and see how this goes. Okay, Irani Quilantir is moving, and Torbeld Chainbreaker. Irith the Soothsayer. Just, reading out the names to remind everybody of the players. Of Nazarax the Swamp King, one of the 3 Dragon Lords that we must defeat. And, of course, we'll have Hirconix the Binder right here. Hopefully, he'll be out of action for a bit. Where is his capital? It's down here, Pendant. We're not going to make directly for his capital, I think. As much as I'd love to, we're a bit out of position for that. Ah, so his forces... Are they withdrawing? No. Oh. Head Cheese Festival. What does this mean? You've treated your citizens in Irzasri well. Now the citizens wish to invite the people of Monafont to celebrate. A loyal guildmaster titters excitedly.
We were thinking of organizing a collective festival, my prophet. It seems the Jadur Shadal of Monafont love our head cheese, and they promised to share one of their delicacies in return. We're planning on musical performances, a grand market, a feast for all. These festivities will be a great opportunity to strengthen our bonds with their city.
The Guildmaster looks at you.
Which approach do you prefer, my prophet?
Alright. We can do a shared festival with Irzasri will help us all. That'll increase relations with Monafont by 200. Festivities for foreigners are unnecessary. No. Wealth should flow into the economy of Irzasri. I mean, I like that personally, but no. We're gonna do this. So... popular. Oh, and there's gonna be even more food to Irzasri. Perfect. Good stuff. All right. Oh, look at this. A baby caustic worm. I think we already had the baby caustic worm. We need to start building here. More gold income could be great. What else could we get? We could also upgrade to a warlord's pavilion. That could be really good. Or upgrade the wizard's tower. Extra Imperium income. It's not bad. 2 vision range is... Actually, it's not terrible. It's not terrible, because we are actually... Irzasri is surrounded by a bit of terra incognita. You know what? We're going to, construct the level 2 wizard's tower. Ooh. What is this? Order Bolstering Matrix. Order buff and healing spells grant 3 fortune. Shadow Bolstering Matrix. Shadow buff and healing spells grant 3 stacks of evasion. This is... pretty cool. Nature Bolstering Matrix sounds awesome. Nature buff and healing spells heal for 10 hit points. That sounds awesome. Okay, so there's just one for every type. 3 strengthened. Astral ones grant bolstered resistance. Really cool. Yeah, so looking good there. I think we'll leave the Wizard's Tower to be under construction. What do we have here? Divining Governance. That is here in this city, so we don't want to click out of there. Look at this. Monafont is ready to go. We could give them a Whispering Stone. I mean, we've got them. So I'm gonna do it. You boost their allegiance already. It would just cost us 27 Imperium. Screw it, do it. So that's going to give us full vassalage. So we'll be getting 30% of their income, which is gonna be quite nice. Now, the rest of our forces, I think, are going to be making towards Omnis Spire here. We could go for Pendant, but they're going to rally at Pendant. And the second they rally at Pendant, we're in a bit of trouble. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to muster on the borders of our own territory. Because we need a turn of healing in friendly territory. Can I actually click on her? That'd be fucking swell. Alright, here we are. She's gonna move up here. Looks like everyone's gonna be at full health, except for this unit of Wild Witches. Now, what we could do here is actually move the Wild Witches into the Prophet's army. So we'll have 2 damaged units there. And what we can then do is drop another army heal. Or we can not drop another army heal. That's cool too. Because we have all these spell slots that are ready. Bring the floodplains. Drown in the mire is for enemy spell or enemy armies. Okay. One thing I definitely want to do here is drop Scry army on that force. So we're going to be able to see what they're up to. And I did not click that. Actually, do it on this one. That'll give us a little bit more vision range. Okay. So we got that right there. We could drown in the mire on one of these enemy forces. You know, let's just drop it right there on these guys. It's going to do 10 blight damage. Going to slow them down a bit. It's good stuff. Is there any city that still needs floodplains? Target is already under the effect of this spell. We could cast it on our allies. I don't know if they want swamps, though. Yeah, I mean, who cares if they want swamps? The swamps want them. Yeah, that's just how it is. We're gonna make swamps here in Monofont. What do you mean we can't cast it on? Target a friendly city. Yeah, we got swamps going? Excellent. Alright. The swamps are spreading. Okay. Let's move our Autumn Fairy right here. And we're going to get our troops down here. Armies have merged together. And we're going to engage this Marauder force. Oh, God. Rampant fire. Several areas and flammable obstacles are on fire. Originates from... wait. What's on fire and why? I think we can win this. Oh, they're going to be able to summon undead, though. I just don't want them, like, despoiling this place. We got to fight this one, because this is going to be a hard fight. Pardon me if we lose. I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played this game in well over a month. And it's good to be back, though. Because, I've said it before, this game is awesome. So, the enemy advances. These marauders have, are clearly bandits employed by either Draconics or the Swamp King. Okay, yeah, there is indeed quite a lot of fire going on here. So we're going to advance up to here, and we'll wait until we have other troops in position. No, we'll put the Autumn Fairies right behind them, and we're going to have our Furies. Our Furies are not going to be able to get in range. I don't want them getting shot at by Necromancers, although the Necromancers aren't going to do all that much damage, so I don't think we need to worry about it too much. Yeah, the more units that are together, the better. I don't think they're going to have spells for AoEs, so I don't think we need to worry too much. So let's, yeah, I think we can just end turn and everybody does defense, right? Indeed. Did you guys do defense? I think so. Yeah, shield wall. Perfect. So, they're advancing, and this is going to give us the initiative. Okay, they're going into a Schiltron. Schiltron? I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, we can engage right now, but engaging right now would cause us to be in kind of a bad position. What we could instead do is do a Blight Rain right there, hitting all 3 enemy units. We have spells, also. That's a good point. Because we could drop some Inflict Rot. Ooh, that's really cool. This is such a cool ability. Oh, yeah. We've got all kinds of good stuff. I think we can win this. But I want to drop an Inflict Rot right here. Okay. Here. I hope you like Pestilence. Everyone's decaying. Pulling the Grand Will of Zos, and then we're gonna drop a Blight Rain on them, or another whatever these witches are using. What is the ability called? It's also Blight Rain. Wait, what? Oh, Inflict Rot and Blight Rain. There we go. Okay. And Blinding Gale, huh? Could do that. Can't hit them from here, so we got to advance one way or another. If we advance up to here, we're in a bit of a risky position. Can you actually stand over fire without taking damage? It does appear to be so. Right? Yeah, perfect. So we can start blasting some of these units with lightning bolts, which can also inflict decaying. Don't ask how that works on a physics level. Let's not worry about it too much. Okay, a little bit of extra damage. Our warriors could advance. I want to move them around the fire. I don't want them standing in it. And I think it's best if we just hold position. We could actually stand right here in the fire. Let's do that. That'll kind of force the enemy to either come at us from this side. Are you a melee unit? You're armored pikemen. So what's your range? You could come around here. You could also come around here. So we're going to have to stand right there. And we're going to move these guys right here. Okay. All right, you guys are going to also go into defensive mode. And this unit is going to pull up right here. So we have ourselves a nice, good flank position. Our archers are going to shoot into these armored pikemen. Hopefully get some damage in. A little bit of a graze, a little bit of poison damage. But yeah. It's looking okay. We dealt a bit of damage, not too much, but next turn is going to be our turn of pain. Might also be their turn of pain. Hunger, okay. It's going to inflict hastened onto those necromancers. They're going to do the exact same thing onto their buddies. That's fine. I'm okay with them using their turns for that. All right, you guys are standing in fire, but are apparently not taking damage. They missed. Fantastic. And that's not their turn then. Siphon strength has been resisted. Great. How many attacks do you guys do per turn? Now, ow, God, they've done like 3 things. All right, and they're standing in the fire, but clearly don't care, so that's concerning. And we don't get a counterattack because they have reach? Is that why? Probably. Okay, all right. Well then, we've taken some damage. We could drop this right here to do a big ol' heal on ourselves. Deal some damage onto them. I mean, diffuse health is pretty cool, let's be real. Do it. Right, so our troops have healed. Now, our fairies here could drop a blind here. Do it. Please tell me you're actually blinded. One of them is blinded. It's good enough. I'll take it. And our archers here can dish out some damage onto these guys. Let's start picking them off. They've got a bit of cover, but our Furies are doing pretty good here. And our Wild Witches can... Let's actually see what we can do here. I don't know if we're going to be able to wipe this unit out. What we certainly can do is come in with a shield bash. Stun them. Alright, so they're stunned, which is now going to allow us to strike them with impunity. And it's going to give us an extra turn to mess them up. Now, our troops here are going to move around. And I want to get in on their business. We're going to try and shield bash these guys. Fortunately, they resisted. That is very unfortunate. And our Wild Witches, I guess, are just going to shoot into these armored pikemen. We've got to get some more damage in on them. Alright, so they're basically out of the picture. We'll deal with them next turn. This troop is going to advance there just as soon as we can. They must be undead, or there's something giving them fire immunity, so... Okay, taking a bit of damage, but it's just chewing into our temporary hit points, so I'm okay with that. These guys were attempting to flee, so they took a little bit of damage. Our warriors really, you know, they're a bit outdated. Again, casualties we suffer here are not the end of the world. It's, of course, unfortunate. We don't want to expend the children of Zas without absolute necessity, but it is what it is. Okay, you guys can target in here. Actually, why don't we get the Wild Witches to just kill this unit? Are they dead? They're dead. Alright. And then our archers can come in here and deal some damage to these guys, which is going to allow our infantry to advance onto them. Or we can straight up pick them off with the ferries. Or we can move the ferries up. Kind of feel like moving the ferries up, and we can have them assist up here. Alright. Now, our infantry can advance here. Get some damage in. Our troops right here can finish these witches off. Or whatever they are. They're dead now. Now, engage. We can't shield bash. What we can do is try and inflict some more damage. We could do another diffuse health right here. It's a lot of mana, but I'm taking it. Okay, we're engaging here. We've suffered misfortune from... So they have some sort of trigger that inflicts misfortune on us when we hit them. They're not necromancers. What are they, actually? Yeah, they are necromancers. Why aren't they summoning undead? Do they not do that? I thought they did. Perhaps they don't? No, they should be able to. Strengthen undead? Raise undead. Yeah, they have the ability to raise undead. They just haven't been using it. Which I'm okay with, because now I have the numerical advantage, which I prefer to keep. So we can advance here, get some shots in with our archers. I think we're going to try and pick off the weakened ones. Our wild witches are going to move around here. And, you know what? Light rain them. Screw it. Give them a little bit more sunder defense. That's going to be good for our damage we can deal. These lads are going to come up here and start whacking them. And, of course, we have the fairies, which can finish them off. Or we can deal yet more damage right here. I want to try and get some damage in. God, all these damn grazes. It's not good. You can come around this side. Wonderful. And you can come in right here. We gotta start taking them out. That should be our turn. We do have another spell that we could use. We could drop a condemnation, actually. 15 spirit damage. There's only one of them in that unit. Can we kill one of the models here? Yes. Alright. That was a worthwhile endeavor. Okay, they're attempting to flee. God, our troops do, like, no damage. Doesn't help that we've been tagged with misfortune. I want to know. Is it Draconian Vitality? No. Scion of Flame. Really? You guys just have this. I hope the Marauders get reworked to not have all of these. I'm okay with them having, like, better raw stats as time goes on, but... And them having all of these, like, random upgrades is a little annoying. Okay, I want to try and stun them. We have an 81%. Fantastic. Okay, so they're not going anywhere. Our archers can now finish them off. Or not, because all we do is inflict grazes. That's just the way how our forces work. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Finally. Alright. Okay, we have defeated the Marauders. Fantastic. You guys can now return back to Xuluzk. And of course, we want to repair this. Hostiles in domain? I beg to differ. Okay. That's annoying. Alright, Xuluzk has produced a battle site, I believe. So we need to now construct something new. We can, of course, get more draft income here. That could be quite good. Or we can get a... no, let's get a communal tent. The next tier of building. Imperial Essence Collection completed. So that's going to be this. Excellent. We have 15 extra Imperium income because of the magic resources that we've been getting. And, of course, we've got plenty of scouts out here, which are going to continue doing scouting. This is Iret's domain. We don't want to infringe on that, but let's look around. Let's just have a look-see. And our forces are... Yeah, so now we can do army heal. I don't know why we couldn't at the start. Because it wasn't another turn. Okay, so we're going to hold ground. It's still 1 out of 2 spell slots available. So we could do this again. We don't need to. We're gonna heal basically up to full. Anything else we can do here? Oh, we could drop a Faithful Whispers. Let's prepare that. We can drop that on Monofont. It is time. Our forces are going to be moving towards Omnis Spire. We have about as much as we can get. So we're going to advance here. We're going to pillage this conduit. We need to cripple his magic economy. I'm not worrying about his farms. After all, the farms are just run by the Jadur Shadal. Pillaging their livelihood is not going to be in our best interest, in anyone's best interest. So, our forces here are now linked together. Let's actually see what we have. We don't really have anything other than just a bunch of tier 1s. We've got some chaplains in this army, but we've got chaplains in Ukiyasha Iku's army as well. So, I think we're looking good. Do we want to recruit any units? We can only recruit chaplains and astrologers right now. So, we need to be ready. Now, Zasadar says has produced a mint. So, we need to see what else we can produce here. We could make this into a town hall, the Halls of War. Let's actually do that. We need to start really building our infrastructure up. We've got all this money. Xayriazg has produced a war shaman. We are fully ready to go here. So that kind of annoys me that we can't do anything with that. And our troops can return. What is going on here? I'm trying to like click on things and it's just like, nah. Not today, Star Fox. I see. That's what it means by hostiles in domain. I understand now. It all makes sense. Let's break off one of our warriors. Send them back. Although, honestly, I think we can disband them. How do we do that again? We do that through here. Disband this warrior unit. We're going to send our war shamans up here to join up with this army. Because we gotta deal with these Hirconix forces down here, because that's what's interrupting our construction. Alright, Irzas we can annex yet another province. Fantastic. So, let's see here. What have we here? Well, there's this place. This is a place where we can build a mana conduit, or we can get a research post for research and mana. I think I'm going to do that, because research has been drastically slowed down since a previous update. Because before, like, research later into the game, you get so much of it that you're just chewing through all of these tomes, and you don't even know what to do with it all. But that is not the case anymore, so we're going to build a research post. A ruined province can be rebuilt. Fantastic. So they have left. We're going to rebuild these. Hopefully they don't immediately come back. If they immediately come back, let this be bait, because we can destroy them. And our scouts are going to continue scouting the borders. Spell ready. Faithful Whispers. Let's go. Drop it on Monofont. Yes, indeed. Launch it. Okay. Monofont should be entirely loyal to us in short order. We have Whispering Stone. We, of course, have Faithful Whispers going on here. And let's actually check our Imperium development, because there's got to be something. I just bought that. Gain plus 20% more, 20 more grievances against players with an opposing alignment. I mean, that's fine. That's not the worst one to randomly get. Recruiting units during the Rally of the Lieges costs minus 50% gold. That could be good. What have we here, though? All cities in the Empire instantly gain 1 population for 250. That's solid. This would summon animals. We're not really doing the whole animal thing. Coast and river provinces grant plus 2 food. That is huge, because we have a ton of coast and river provinces. So we're doing that. We've got... Okay, I'm doing this too. Everything gains some population. Got a lot of cities at this point. I don't know how many more we're going to get, so no sense in waiting there. Let's immediately get ourselves some new territory. I don't want to annex in this direction. What I do want to do is annex... Do we take this? A quarry? Yeah, I think we take a quarry. Perfect. And Xulusk has completed the communal tent already. Okay, that was fast. Let's build a tavern, because our stability here is not the best. And did everyone else get, yeah. So, Zasadar says, can annex another province as well. Let's not go that way, but we can come up here. So let's actually grab this. We can grab another research post. And it was us 3. And expand yet again. I think we're going to take these gold mines. Yeah, I mean, hang on. Good stuff. And lastly, Tiaraisk has plenty of options to take. We can build a quarry right here or a farm. Let's actually build a farm. I would just kind of want to fill out the area here. And that should be that. All right. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Spells ready to launch. We still have Augury of Aid. We still have an army heal ready. We could drop a Drown in the Mire on enemies here, but they're going to move back into their own territory, so that's not immediately necessary, and we're not going to send our forces up. Ruler is being denounced here, huh? Irith the Soothsayer and Torbeld are at each other. That is very unfortunate. And, vassalage. Yeah. Monafont is a vassal. I've been insulted by Irith the Soothsayer. Petty insults. I'm not going to let this bother me. Okay, the elves clearly look down on us, unsurprisingly. We'll sort them out. They'll be made to see the error of their ways. Not through violence, hopefully. Just through, you know, persuasion. So, we're going to end our turn. Our technological prowess, or I guess our arcane understanding of the fabric of causality has been furthered. We now know Keeper's Mark, which will grant enchanted units faithful, will reduce their upkeep, and whenever they take fatal damage for the first time, they'll become unable to die. Ah, now finally I can use this. Healing Spires. Adds 12 healing spires in combat during a siege. Friendly units in the domain heal 12 per turn. That sounds pretty good. Mirror Veil. Makes enchanted units reflect 50% of non-physical damage back onto attackers. Will affect shield and polearm units. That sounds fucking cool. We're gonna do that. The ruined province can be rebuilt. Alright, they've retreated, finally. We're gonna heal this up. Or repair this up, I should say. It's gonna unfortunately cost quite a lot of our money. But we are going to pursue. Our autumn fairies here are not messing around. They are angry at this blatant display of brutality. No. Definitely not. Alright, we're fighting this one out, because apparently it decided those 3 units... they do have a choke point, but that's going to work to our advantage, I think. That's cool. There's a river battle with a bridge. That's really awesome. I bet flying units can just ignore that, I would imagine. Would be sensible. So, let's advance. We're going to hold this river. Pull up right here. Let's get our archers right behind them. Got our fairies can move right here. Yeah, we'll see what can actually be done. Anybody need temporary hit points? You kind of need temporary hit points. You do too. But 15? I don't know. It's a free action. We're going to hold off on that. Okay. And our War Shaman... No, these are the Wild Witches. We're going to pull up right here. Yeah. And turn. They do have spells, so... Because this is Hirkonix's army, so... Maybe dangerous. They didn't advance much. That's, a little bit disappointing. We could engage already, but I'd rather engage on more favorable terms. But we can do that. So let's advance right up to here. Just a slow advance. Okay. I'm gonna put you right here. Actually, one more. Because I want to do this. Here's some plague. I hope you enjoy. Okay, as it turns out, it didn't do that much. They have high resistances, but we knew that already. Could have our archers be there, but our archers being that close concerns me, so let's attack from here. It's 2 shots. It's going to do a bit of grazing. And we can drop an Empower on... Okay, should have done this beforehand, but better late than never. Good stuff. And our fairies, okay, as it turns out, cannot fly over everything. Can fly over some of it. But not as much as I would have liked. Which is weird, but okay, I could have put them into the Empower aura as well. But let's have a look and see what we can do with our spells here. We could drop another Inflict Rot upon them. Let's do that, just to prevent any healing, that type of stuff. So they're all decaying and having a jolly good time as their flesh rots from their bones. Yeah, we got some regeneration going on our lines. They're retreating, or at least their casters are retreating, and they're going to send in their fodder to engage my entire army by themselves, apparently. Which, I mean, they're doing a decent job, admittedly. Okay, their other casters are engaged. Ow! Wow. Kind of messed them up. Not sure how I feel about that. Drop a heal on these fairies. We don't want them dying. And I think I want to drop a condemnation on this unit. Okay, they're now condemned. Didn't do a whole lot, but... oh man, 100% chance of stun. I'll take it. Good. They're stunned. Wild Witches can deal some damage onto them. By some, I mean a lot. You guys can also do quite a bit of damage here. Let's pick these jerks off. Can actually do some damage to them, which is good. As opposed to this unit, which appears to be immune to everything. So, that's worrying. We're going to send our Furies up here. They're going to start shooting these archers. Shooting these casters, I should say. Yeah, pull up to here. Do some damage. And our Autumn Fairies can advance back here and kill them. Good, they're dead. War Shamans, anything more for you guys to do? You can shoot there. They're invulnerable, or I don't know what's going on here, but I can't target them. They must be invulnerable. Magical wards? What does it say? Invulnerable, yeah. Right. At least we stunned them. So, they basically get to just skip a turn, and ow. That was kind of painful. But Hirconix is wasting his mana. And he's not going to have quite as much mana as I do, I imagine. In short order. Alright. My turn. So, we, of course, want to deal some damage onto this unit as quick as possible. Unfortunately, the fairies are in combat. I should have not put them in combat. Let's diffuse health here. Get a fat heal on our own troops. Alright, so that's some of that stuff gone. Can you just kill them? Kill them dead? The answer is yes. Very good. So, let's get some damage in, and not look at these guys up close. So I want to try and pick some of these off before we move our fairies out. And the best way to do this, to avoid any more friendly losses, is to utilize our ranged capabilities. Ah, we might just be able to kill them. No, they're still alive. Well, now they should be dead. Goodbye. That's that for them. 3 units dead my ass. Alright. The enemies have been vanquished. We can now return back to our territory. No, we're not going... Did we attack them immediately? What do you guys have? No, we're not going to win that fight. Absolutely not. Head back to friendly territory. And we are restoring our forces here. Alright, Zika Ikizi. What you doing? You're going to move in, demolish this research post, maybe? Some more pillaging? Yep, we got to do some pillaging. We want to break their gold infrastructure as well. It's unfortunate, but it's the simple truth of the matter. We're just not destroying their farming infrastructure. And, yeah, you're doing that. We're all doing some nice, fun, happy pillaging. Now, our forces here... Oh, God. We have spiders. Spiders, and what the hell are these? Slithers? That was a weird movie. Okay. Our forces are going to advance. We're going to move towards Stelgardus. They are going to outnumber us, but I'm confident we can win that battle if need be. Now, our troops here are going to continue exploring, although it seems like we are right in between a bunch of their cities, so maybe that's why they're a little bit concerned about us. We can ready a... Oh, I want to do this. Keeper's Mark. This is going to affect basically our entire army. Do it. It's going to increase our upkeep by quite a lot. but all of our units are going to be faithful, which is going to be really cool. We got another spell slot that we can technically do. Queue up an army heal. Sorry, Queue up an army heal. Gotta pronounce it correctly. How are we doing? New Empire development skills available. What do we got here? We got teleportation mastery. That sounds good. We're gonna want that. Teleportation is incredible. Right now we don't have the Imperium to do it though, so ruler here, Connix, the binder has returned to pendant. God damn, he comes back really fast. I'm hoping Monofont can hold. Can we do a rally of the lieges? Yeah, we can muster the lieges right now. This reduces the time. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna increase the next rally to 3, and I'm just gonna have him rally to Monofont. It's not how I normally do it, but I think that's gonna be good. Alright, yeah. Oh, also, we have some characters to level up. Jesus Christ, I, like, forgot about this for who knows how long. The last battle. How do we do this again? There we go. Not you. You do not need to level up. But we do have some boots that you can wear. You can wear, oh, this would give him slow movement in combat, but give him +3 defense. You know what? He's a ranged, like, support caster anyways. We're gonna give him some heavy boots. So, Iriazk, the Ruthless, you're looking fine as you are. You got the Archon's Deliverance, the sketchy lance. As for you, we can give you heavy armor greaves as well. Oh, that's gonna take off the unicorn. Actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. You have this. Everybody else is looking fine here. Oh, did you have a level up? No, you did not. Who leveled up? Did somebody level up? I thought somebody leveled up. Clearly, I have been deceived. Must be the work of Hirconix. Disrupting my communications. Alright, rulers are denouncing each other. That's all well and fine. Let's end our turn. Alright, so they have moved into position. They will have a free numerical advantage here. I think we can do it. So we can do an Augury of Aid, first thing. For 1 turn, a prediction aid is made at the start of each battle. Alright, after 2 turns, an allied wisp is summoned next to a random friendly unit with +10 hit points and attunement starblades. Okay. So we'll get a wisp. We're gonna drop that, so that's just affects everyone, everywhere. That's pretty cool. Nice spell. I mean, it's a little thing. It's just summoning a wisp, right? But you know, it's something. And then what we can also do here is drown in the mire. No, we're not gonna drown in the mire. We're gonna make them drown in the mire. Oh, we're not gonna drown in the mire. And we're not gonna make them drown in the mire either because we can't. Shit. Alright. Well, man, I don't want to fight them in my territory. But I also kind of want to fight them here. There's swamps right here, so that's the thing. Are we? Is this? That's fertile plains. See, these are swamps. I'd really like to fight them in the swamps. Man, do I pull back? I think I'm pulling back. Because we get all kinds of advantages if we're fighting in the swamps. And right now, they're on the fertile plains. I reckon they're going to come to me. Otherwise, we're just going to be sitting here in, you know, having ourselves a little bit of a, you know, standoff. Engage or not engage? This battle, it frightens me. It frightens me. They've got a level 7 hero. They've got a lot of tier 2 units. And I don't. I have 3 tier 2 units. And unfortunately, the tiers do make a pretty big difference. I'm gonna hold off. We're recruiting a raider here. And we have some reinforcements, some berserkers coming in that can come and assist. They'll be there in 2 turns. If we can, like, postpone this battle for 3 turns, we could even, potentially, with the 194 gold, speed up the production of this raider. We'll see. I think we might hold off there. As for what's happening here, we are pillaging Omnis Spire. Well, we're just destroying certain key resources. We're not, like, pillaging and despoiling completely. So we'll have to see. You guys are going to hold off. Actually, if we're going to pull back, we're going to pull back completely into friendly territory. Not that we need healing, but in case they drop a spell on us, we can immediately heal through that. Yeah, it's not an ideal situation. Our scouts here have moved around. Army heal is ready. We know that. What other spells are ready to launch? Just that one. 0 out of 2 spell slots available. All right, end turn. So, Ukiyasha Iku, who is known to be rather cautious, he's a think first, act afterwards type of leader, and thus far it has served him pretty well. Oh no. I don't think we can deal with that, and it's sitting on our quarry. So, unfortunately, that's occupied. And unfortunately, that's a whole load of pain. I know what those spiders can do, those hunting spiders. I mean, it's only one of them, and then it's a bunch of slithers. Which I don't really know what they can do. But we'll find out soon enough, I imagine. I'm gonna drop this spider unit off, and they're gonna go in here, and our berserkers are going to amass together into that army. Will the serpent shaman have them join him? No, he's gonna have, you know, serpent shamans and serpents join him eventually, once there are serpents. Speaking of serpents that are, and that shall be, we can conjure some serpents, or not conjure them, but we're going to send some plague serpents over to Ukiyasha Iku's army, because, you know, that's thematic. Alright, Zasada says, can expand further. I believe an expansion... Oh, we got all kinds of good stuff here. There's a mine right there. What is this? Oh, but it's covered in our 8-legged friends that unfortunately are not our friends right now. Well, we could build a mine right here, and this one is not covered in spiders. Or we could build a really thick quarry. I think I want the mine, because that's going to give us 5 gold, 10 production, 10 mana. It's pretty good, gotta say. And because we have a, you know, thriving teleportation network... Do we have a teleporter here, actually? We don't have a teleporter here. Let's, Do we not have... No, we don't. Alright, well, we gotta build a teleporter here. I'm gonna put this right here on this farm. Sorry, fertile farmlands. We must make room. So, we're gonna drop a teleporter there. And... that way, that can start producing troops. We got another Plague Serpent queued up here. And right in here, we are queuing up a Raider. Now, I could hurry the recruitment, but I'd rather not. I mean, I rather would, but I'd rather not. You know, it's difficult, it's a conundrum. Some more infrastructure would also be good, but we got no infrastructure to be done here. I was insulted by Ireth and Hirani. Both of you guys. I'm not rising to these insults. Whose alignment has changed to evil? My alignment has changed to evil. Excuse me? Good to know. Why? Ah, because we're pillaging. Alright. Apparently that's evil. I was just doing it to destroy key resources, but, alright. We'll have to, put causality back into balance here, because, I didn't want to be evil. We've declared a war with minor justification. Alright, that creates some evil as well. God, it's almost like... I don't like alignment systems in any game. That has them. So, that's an issue here. But it's okay. We're gonna invade Omnisphere. Who do we send in first? I think we're gonna send in Xayiriazk to, make the first assault. Now, we don't have too many options, but we can harass the defenders, and we can construct onagers. Constructing onagers is fucking expensive, though. I don't want to take headlong assault. We can break the battlements. We could damage the battlements here. They have archer battlements, so that might be quite good. I think we're going to do that, and I think we're going to harass the defenders. So, it's going to take 3 turns until we got ourselves a breach. Hopefully this all works out as planned. Did I not exchange your stuff? I wanted to give you that for extra defense. Okay. Confirm. Ah, I didn't click confirm. That's what happened. Then I probably didn't do that with Yeah. That's why he was moving so fast. Okay. Is that new? That may be new. It's okay. We got it. Our autumn fairies could actually... Because it's unlikely that we're going to get an attack from the south in Pendant. So, I tell you what. We are going to use this army, because this army has quite a lot of tier, you know, decent units. That's the correct terminology. Oh, no. Don't tell me, No, we do have a teleporter here. Alright. Is this the closest one? I guess. Yeah, it's in Sulusk, right? Yeah, of course it's the closest one. Okay, south or north? I think I'm going to send them south. So, you guys are right here. We have ourselves our Plague Serpent, which is going to join up with Ukiyasha Iku as soon as it can. And here we are recruiting some raiders, some, you know, lizards riding boars, because why not? You guys are just going to chill out. You are now the garrison. You know, our spiders will patrol the streets. Oh god, this is giving me flashbacks. At least we don't have a caustic worm garrisoning any city anywhere. Right? Oh no. We're not going to worry about it. Caustic worm's plans are inscrutable. They're part of causality, of course, but they represent hidden currents that perhaps not even Zas can truly understand. We're not going to use Drown in the Mire right now, because there's nothing we can drown in the mire. Oh, this uses up my spell slots. Oh, no. Okay, so having spells ready. Yee. Alright. Well, ooh, let's not do that. Okay. I understand how it works. So, they've got their forces there. The problem is, I'm attacking here. They're going to come that way. I need to present a threat. So we are going to advance on their territory. Oh man, I advanced with 1. That was a mistake. Well, hopefully nothing bad happens. Because we can't retreat. Okay, I'll pull the spider up. Spider will act as reinforcements. Those ready to launch. We could drown in the mire, actually. That may be handy. Just in case. This is a little bit of mana that's being preemptively used. Just in case this enemy army decides to pull something here. I would like to get an Astral Revelation. We could also... Is there anything else we could do? We already have Anointed People? Yeah. Astral Revelation. Units in cities you control gain +7 vision range. Just got a small upkeep? That sounds really good. We're gonna do that. It's gonna give us, like, huge advantages over our surveillance capabilities. So, while we wait for the turn to end, I'll give you a quick hint for the faction that we're going to be playing in the campaign when the next DLC comes out. It is going to be an industrialist faction, so we're going to be using Materium and either Shadow or Chaos. I think probably Chaos. We're going to be, I think, humans again, but, yeah, I think it's going to be humans again, and I'm coming up with some lore for it. And it's going to be the Reaver culture, the new culture. So, Black Powder, we're going to be conquerors, conquering an unknown land. However, this unknown land is going to harbor a secret that I'm going to do the whole introductory thing a little bit differently. Because the land is unknown, we don't know the enemy factions that are there. So, I will gradually introduce every episode with a bit of lore, rather than having these character dialogues that I've done here. I'm going to do all the campaigns slightly differently to see, like, what everyone likes the most. So, yeah, anyways, here we are. Arcane applications. With crackling noise and a bright blue flash, the chairman of the Xazg Exodites Council emerges before your throne. "My prophet!" he exclaims wheezingly. Sorry, that's not really wheezingly. "My prophet!" he exclaims wheezingly, still staggered by the excitement.
"Your proficiency in the arcane is inspiring. We Xazg Exodites look up to your wizardry in awe, and the abundant mana you harness lets us humbly follow your example. Farmers animate their scythes to reap the harvest. Builders make wood and stone light like a feather in the wind. The ease of magic has become omnipresent in our lives. Now we wish to inscribe our humble applications into a tome for all Xazg Exodites to study."
Currents of magic are capricious. The council Share is all I can spare. We would lose 518 and gain no new traits. Or we can gain the Mark of the Conflux trait to give us +2 astral affinity. That sounds pretty cool. Cities of this race gain +1 city stability for each 35 mana in our global mana pool. That sounds pretty good. And cities of this race generate -1 mana for each population they have. Okay. What's our population? Can we see what our total population is? No. The tome, or this tome of yours could serve a greater purpose. I demand it for myself. No. Just pay the tax here. Mark of the Conflux. I concur. All mana shall flow freely for the Exodites. This is narratively the correct choice. This is the one I would pick if I was power gaming. Okay, that's not actually that bad. Alright. It's not that bad. Could have been worse. So, you leave your forces undefended. Well, ain't that a shame. 24 gold, I can spare that to immediately get some pig riders to come and assist. They're coming up this way, and we're gonna immediately start queuing up a new unit here. War Shaman for Ukiyasha Iku's army, of course. We are ready. We're gonna engage. Ukiyasha Iku will lead this attack directly. We can crush one of their forces here. I'm just gonna see what the auto combat gives us. No sense in, spinning our... Oh, come on! Retry. Absolutely not. I guess we're fighting this one out. What is this? The Warhammer Total War auto-resolve? Jesus Christ. What am I playing? The Skaven? My entire army dies from an easy battle. Okay, I mean, admittedly, when I play the Skaven in Warhammer Total War, most of my army dies anyways, because I tend to just, use Ichid Claw nuke rockets willy-nilly. I try and make sure that, when it comes to, like, my troops, the number of deaths that my troops suffer, that I have killed more of my troops than the enemy has killed of my troops. That's how I play the Skaven. That's how you should play the Skaven. Alright, so we can basically just overwhelm them. Now, I would like to do this without suffering any casualties, so we are going to be cautious. So we will advance. Nice shield wall. We got this, like, big old shield wall of warriors. I wish the warriors were a bit better, but, it looks cool. And we got some berserkers on the flanks. So, for now, Hirconix the Binder has used Condemnation. Jerk. Who did he condemn? I think he condemned one of these guys here. Primal Strike? No. Somebody got condemned. Is it you? Did you condemn him? Yeah. Alright, that's fine. He can handle it. He's a tough boy. Alright, Triumph Foretold. I think we're gonna do a Triumph Foretold right here. Drop a Triumph Foretold. I think our Triumph is Foretold. Wow, that hit everyone. I thought it only hit a couple. Alright, Chaplains can drop Blessings. So, I think we want to start blessing up our troops already. Or do we wait a turn? I think we wait a turn. No sense in doing it now. Enter defense mode. Let the enemy come to us. So they've broken their formation. Which is why we were able to catch one of their forces out. We made our nice little retreat. It was a feigned retreat, which caused them to let their guard down. And now we're going to pick them off. See? Ukiyasha Iku, in his cautious wisdom, proves to be a quite capable tactician. I like it a lot. Now, we have tons of mana. So there's absolutely no reason why we can't use it. Wrath of the Faithful. Oh, we got a lot of Faithful units here. Oh, that's gonna fuck them up. Alright. Let's fuck these guys up. Yeah. Eat the will of Zos, bitch. Okay. Advance. We're charging in. Hold on. Before we do this, I do want to actually use our buffs here. We can also conjure an animal to assist. What's it gonna be? Tier 3. I like that. That's a Thunderbird. Oh boy. Oh, now I wish I'd pulled these guys back. There's not much to be done about it. So we can do some serious damage right there. We can still do some serious damage right there. Give him help. Kaboom. Oh, that knocked them aside. That's awesome. All right, Sneck's gonna advance through the tall grass. Sorry, the long grass. You know the warning. Don't go into the long grass. All right. Buffs. We need some blessings here. Ooh. Advance. We're gonna get distracted a little, but I want to bless up these guys because they're about to take a lot of enemy fire. And we can also bless up the next troops right here. Okay, these guys are gonna get their blessings. So, it's going to give them bolstered resistances, and they're going to run on right in here, and I think we're going to just deliver a shield bash for now. There you go. You are stunned, and we are in defense mode. God, shield bash is fucking cool. And with that, I guess these guys can just go up and give them a nice little tickle with their battle axes. I don't think they enjoyed it. And here, well, our Sunderers. God, Sunderers are cool. I wish they, scaled a little bit. But their javelin abilities. Precursor javelin attacks. I may be very anti-Roman, but I don't know, they are kind of cool. Alright. That was them. That was him. That's everyone. Good stuff. Do we have anything else left to do? Raider. Wait, what? Oh, Raider. Yeah. Forgot about you. Yeah. You're gonna come in on the flanks. Cool stuff. Everybody enters defense mode. We should be good. The enemy is nicely disorganized right now, thanks to the Thunderbird. Oh, I want to recruit some Thunderbirds, actually. These are really cool. That is an awesome ability. Just break up enemy formations. Okay. We're gonna use our magic predominantly defensively to mitigate any sort of losses. Now, our troops won't die if they go down, so they will go down to 1 health and basically be invulnerable for that turn, which is pretty cool. Okay, so that unit is down. But they've got Keeper's Mark, which this basically, so this prevents them from attacking. Unit has steadfast and cannot use attack abilities. So they're not going to do anything, but it basically buys them a turn, right? It's good. So what we can do here is send the Ukiyasha Iku up here to drop a heal. And then, oh, we got this sick lightning ability, but unfortunately there's no enemies that are nicely organized for us to use it. So I'm going to use a heal on them right here. Again, I want this unit to actually live. We care about our soldiers. And Healing Prayer, can we drop that there? We cannot. So we're just going to have to use the standard one right here. So they're basically at full health again. Oh, I love it. All right. These chaplains are going to advance, and of course, we have our berserkers right here. They're not going to be able to charge, but we're going to get them around to go into a flank. These troops are frozen. Cool, they can't move or attack. That sucks. I would like to attempt to stun that. 100% chance. Perfect. So you might freeze me, but you're also out of the picture this turn. Sunderers. Who do we want to sunder here? We've got a 65% chance of hitting, whereas we have a much better chance there. Or I move them around. Let's move them around. Hit them from behind. Okay, still only 65. What the hell? Alright, do it. Do it. It's a graze, but they have sundered defense, so we're going to make them die. Congrats, you are now dead. I hope you didn't have any long-term life plans, because they've been canceled. Right. Raiders. Get in there. Take out their flankers. We're going to win this flank battle. We can have our Serpent come in and just kill that unit. Do it. It's going to mess up their morale. Yeah, they're at low morale right now. I think we can... Yep, we can kill that unit. They'll get an attack on us, but they don't stand any chance. So it's going to further decrease their morale, whereas our orbital death chicken here is going to... what's he going to do? I guess he's just going to rain down lightning. Decay lightning. I love it. Onto those jerks over there. Alright. Yeah, I guess you're just gonna lob some magic at that troll. Nice hit. 27 damage. It's not bad. So, our units are looking pretty good. I don't know if we need to use any magic right now. Like, I think we're doing okay. Is there anything... That unit could potentially inflict some harm, so I could drop a Wrath of the Faithful on it. Yeah, I mean, they won't like that. It's a model dead, so that's going to decrease their damage a bit. Any damage decrease that we can get onto our own troops is good. Nice. Regeneration going. It's going to attack my Plague Serpent. That's fine, because damage inflicted onto that isn't going to decrease its effectiveness for future battles. Of course, we always got army heal. So, Ukiyasha Iku. Oh, the troll died of old age. Or ogre, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's dead now. Let's see here. Yeah, let's send him up here. We can lob some magic bolts down at that. Weaken them a little. And we're going to send in the Serpent for the kill, because, you know, that's cool. Nice. Alright, the enemy is destroyed. No casualties. Almost. We would have lost something, but our cool ability saved him. Alright. And there's this army up there. We could take that out, can we? We cannot. Alright. Well, we have an army heal. But the army heal isn't going to do much. So what I'm... Well, actually it is. It is. It's going to do just enough. And we have tons of mana, so... Drop an army heal here. Troops are slightly more intact. A Plague Serpent is feeling much better. I'd like to put the Raider into this army, but... Actually, we can totally do this. Let's move you out, because we're going to cycle him out, and we're going to put this force in there. You're going to go back to base, and we're going to advance here with these forces. Now, you guys are pulling up as well. We have... Yeah, we got ourselves a pretty sizable army. Are you going into the north? Do we need... Yeah, we need further support. So we're going to send the ferry... And, of course, the Plague Serpent is going because the Plague Serpent is going to join Ukiyasha Iku. Scouts are going to continue scouting. They're just going to do what scouts do for the most part. And here, we are pulling into Omnis Spire. Time for diplomacy is done. This is a time for war. Spell ready. Astral Revelation. All of our units and cities are going to get +7 vision range. Hell yeah. Alright, we can see all kinds of stuff now. So, they don't have any armies in between. They got nothing coming up from the south. I don't know what they're doing in Pendant, but Hirconix is there. We know he's returned. Rulers are being denounced. A new rally has started. Perfect. I've got the money for this, so let's get some spell shields to... Actually, we can recruit them ourselves. These are tier 2 units. They're not bad, and they're going to be fairly cheap. So I could... recruit them to my throne city. I'm gonna do it. I can't do that? Why not? Alright, well, hey, you know, I get this unit. Where is it? Oh, it's gonna take some time. Okay. From, Manafont. The Jadur Shadal. It's good that we've liberated them. Some refugees have inevitably already fled, fearing us. It is unfortunate. Hopefully they make it to new lands. Now, Nezakadnevex is moving. I am afraid of Nezakadnevex. Swamp King doesn't scare me quite so much. He's over here in this corner being a, you know, swamp dragon. You know what swamp dragons are like. They're just... I don't know. Nezakadnevex. He intimidates me. I've created a monster. How are we doing here? So, here in Xuluz, we absolutely want to get a little bit more draft, I think. So, we can construct an Ancestral Seer Hall for 120. It's going to give us 10 knowledge and 10 draft. That sounds pretty good. It's a barbarian building, so of course we want that. Our troops here are going to retreat, whereas these troops... Plague Serpent here is advancing, and our fairy army, which is actually a pretty good army. Like, let's be real here. This is not a bad army. We got Furies, we got Wild Witches, and we got the Autumn Fairy, which is tier 3 unit, which is, you know, it's solid. You're holding out here. Do we engage? That is still... I don't know. I don't think we engage. I think we wait. Let's wait on their border. They can come out and get us. 12 troops. If I could advance with her, that'd be great. No, we're holding here for now. All of our troops are going to wait. Scouts advancing up here. Now they're really good at scouting now. That's for sure. Got a lot of vision range. Holy shit. Nothing to find.
Let it be known that Draconic the Binder has crossed me. Draconic the Binder has insulted my empire. He is not to be trusted.
Mate, I'm a little bit ahead of you. But I appreciate the sentiment. I'm glad you denounced Draconic the Binder. I'm denouncing him too. With axes and spears and arrows. It's a different kind of denouncement. More direct and to the point. Alright, let's end our turn.
This is an official announcement that I, Lady of the Fens, Ireth the Soothsayer, consider you an enemy. The marshes of this world are mine, not yours, Scaled One. Begone, or face my judgment.
It seems we have a rival. This is unsettling. We are supposed to make peace, an alliance with those who have been oppressed by Dragonkind, but perhaps Ireth does not see herself as one that is being oppressed, but is rather a powermonger. Alright. Well, we have ourselves another Plague Serpent, so what I'm going to do is send back another of our warriors to help defend here, because this city is going to need some defense. And we have ourselves some War Shamans, which are going to advance as well. Now, our Plague Serpents here are joining Ukiyasha Iku. I don't know which square he's in. He's standing in between them. Can you go back into your own square, Ukiyasha Iku? I appreciate it, but... Alright, we are advancing into their territory. It's a slow advance, unfortunately. It is a very slow advance. And I guess we won't be doing any pillaging, because apparently pillaging is evil. Gee. I want to do it, though. God damn. Like, really want to pillage. What about just like a little bit of pillaging? That's not evil, right? Just a tad little tiny bit. There's no harm in that. Okay, we're gonna send more lizards up. Sorry, more snakes. Snakes are basically lizards. I'm a biologist. No, I'm just wrong, actually. I mean, they're reptiles. And you do have lizards that look an awful lot like snakes. Goddamn hazel worms, or whatever the hell they're called. I only know them by their Dutch name. Hazelworm. I don't even know what they're called in English, but, yeah. Wait, does this stack? No, right? Probably not. Well, we can ready a Drown in the Mire. And a heal. I think I want to ready a heal. Don't do it now. Keep it ready. We're gonna ready a Drown in the Mire for next turn. So we're gonna need to drown some things in various mires. Now, as for this, I believe we can launch our attack here, hopefully without any casualties. I don't particularly want to fight this siege if we don't have to. Excellent, no casualties. Perfect. Omnis Spire is ours. Much like Monafont, Omnis Spire will be vassalized. And we can migrate to the... No, we don't want to do that. We're gonna vassalize them. Perfect. Yet another city that will join our hegemony. So, that's going to leave Pendant. Now, the rest of our troops here can move to the south. We are basically all ready to go. Army heal is ready. We don't need that. I already clicked that. Yes, I know. Negotiation succeeded. Bonded vassalage. Fantastic. Alright, so that's going quite well. We want to, of course, get this up to supreme vassalage as quickly as possible. We want Monafont to be able to stand on its own. And I think I want to use the next unit from the rally to reinforce Monafont directly, because I want them to do well. Now, I'm not a fan of this alignment. We need to figure out how to get back into the good graces of the cosmos. It's a bit of, overzealous destruction of property that happens, some vandalism. Okay, what do you expect from us? We're lizards. Alright. The opponents are moving. I think, let's actually check here what our building situation is. We can start to muster troops. Oh, no, we can't, because there's no teleporter in this city, so there's no point in mustering troops. However, we can start mustering troops here, so I may as well Kiwi up some troops. Ah, ballista warships, huh? We can start building ships. I don't think we need to build ships yet. I think I'd rather build another unit of berserkers. These guys are kind of cool. It costs 140. The estate's almost done, so we should Kiwi up the next structure here. Question is, what's it going to be? A merchant's guild? You can only have one guild, right? Only one guild allowed per city. Indeed. Wizard's Tower Apex. +5 Imperium income, +2 vision range. I mean, getting giant vision range on our capital city might be pretty cool. Channeling Chamber. +10 world map casting points and combat casting points. Fuck yeah, that's what we're building. That's what we need. Here. Xuluzk. Xuluzk, we can start recruiting new troops. I propose we make some more raiders. I like these guys. I like flanking attack cavalry. And in Xiaraisk can make more Plague Serpents, but I think we actually have enough Plague Serpents. So Xiaraisk is going to start building some Furies. Actually, no, you're not going to build some Furies because you're about to finish up building this mint here. So we're going to construct something else here. Special improvements. I've been sort of neglecting these. We got a lot of farms. Is there anything that stacks with farms? Doesn't look like it. Witch's Cottage, maybe? No. Yeah, actually, +3 knowledge per adjacent farm. Good. You're gonna be, we're gonna build an abbey right here. There's gonna be a lot of farms there. So. Fantastic. Anything that we can then build? Just tier 1 units or dire penguins, but we're not recruiting dire penguins. Alright, Tranquility Pool has been acquired. Haste Berries have been acquired. And we have ourselves a new Empire development. We have 625 again. Gee. Is there anything that can increase the amount of casting points that we can do? Ooh, Philosopher Soldiers. Whenever our troops gain ranks, we'll gain more knowledge. That's really cool. Spells can now be cast on the first turn of combat. That's also pretty cool. But we run out of casting points before anything else happens. And this is, although that could be good. An army of magic origin units with low maintenance at my throne city. Ugh. Sounds pretty good. Immediately conjure a defended magic material near each city in your empire. Holy shit! Oh, it's defended, so we then need to cleanse it. So I don't want to do that now. Armies are restored to full hit points and regain 50% of their move points after using a teleporter. Teleporters grant +15 magic income. Bingo. We're getting that. We're getting that, but we still have a couple of other options here, and I'm not looking to expand the amount of cities that I have, so... Free cities with a Whispering Stone assigned instantly provide you with vision range. Free cities or vassals with a Whispering Stone assigned grant 15 knowledge. It's not bad. Not bad. Unit tier 1 units cost 20% less upkeep. I mean, we do have a lot of tier 1 units, but I do eventually plan on replacing them. What about in here? Vassals grant +10 gold tribute? We're gonna have 2 vassals. It's gonna be 20 gold tribute pretty soon. Yeah. Units recruited through Rally of the Lieges gain +2 rank upon recruitment. There's some really good stuff. I like this tech tree. Just want to say that. You know what? I'm taking this. Extra gold. So, how's it going up here? All of our troops are advancing on Stelgardus. You are holding position in here, in the city. Okay, Stelgardus. Can we actually take Stelgardus? They have... Yeah, we have the numbers. We have the numerical advantage, I should say. Well, at least one hero is required to start a siege. Well, Ukiyasha Iku, it's going to be you then. Begin. It's going to take 5 turns under normal circumstances. However, we don't have what we need here, so I'm just going to do a harass the defenders, I guess. And it's just going to take a little while. It's okay. It's alright. What's the... Well, look, because I think you can add more stuff. Yeah, you can add more stuff later. 5 turns until the breach. They have archer battlements. I would like to break their battlements, but we're just going to have to see how that goes. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna follow and pull up into position there. Ezekiel Ikizi and the rest of you guys are all gonna head towards Pendant. Pendant must be taken. What's our, like, slowest force? Okay, you're pretty slow. So you're pulling up there along this road. Ezekiel Ikizi is, of course, our vanguard, so the rest of our force is going to be moving in tandem there. Now, we do need some extra units here. I would like her army to include quite a lot of raiders, so as soon as we're done with Hirconix, we're going to consolidate our armies and spread the troops out in a cool narrative fashion. Our raiders here, or sorry, our scouts here, I should say, are going to do some scouting. And actually, what's the status of our heroes? Anybody has leveled up? I feel like somebody should have leveled up by now. No, 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 and no. Alright, cool. No one wants to learn anything, I guess. Well, we can drown things in the mire, but we're going to wait until the battles are ready to be fought. And, yeah, let's end turn. We have researched the Mirror Veil. Now we can enchant our units to reflect 50% of non-physical damage back onto attackers. It's only going to affect our units with shields, but as it so turns out, we got quite a few of those. Cycle of Seasons is cast on friendly cities. All battles that take place in the city's domain gain Cycle of Seasons, granting a different effect each battle turn in the following order. That's cool. It's cool, but it's not like... Ooh. Bind Gold Ancient Wonder. What? Target owned and annexed Gold Ancient Wonder becomes bound. While bound, it grants 50 research. A number of gold-bound Ancient Wonders are required for a magic victory. The spell is cancelled if the bound Ancient Wonder is occupied or changes ownership. Pretty cool. We get Mental Mark. I'm going to grab Mental Mark. This, I think, is just going to stay here for as long as we have a bound Ancient Wonder. What is our bound Ancient Wonder, anyways? Which one is it? Did we do an Ancient Wonder fight? I think we did. Yeah, Altar of the Ancients, right? Did we annex this? We did not annex this. What the hell am I talking about? We should. We should annex it. I think after we're done with Hirconix, we're going to actually do that Wonder Battle. Because we can't... Oh, hello. You can expand. Well, we're going to have an Abbey here, so we want to have some extra farms here to buff up the Abbey. So let's build some more farms. There'll be like 4 farms right next to it. So it's going to be a pretty juicy abbey. Going to be getting a lot of stuff done. Serpents Advance. You guys are all here doing things. And you're going to pull in right here as well. So we have, so some numerical advantages here. We can... Ah, you can't. Okay, you have to do that on the first turn. Good to know. Now we know that. Zulus can annex another province as well. Perfect. Mana node for more mana? We have enough mana. I'd like more research, to be fair. Research it is. And our troops down here will continue to move towards Pendant. Zika Ikizi will forge the way. Now, we are advancing with limited forces at our disposal, which is slightly worrying, but it is what it is. What I might do here is start building up some extra troops. Get some extra raiders. 2 of them, even. We got the money. I'm gonna use them. You're here. You're holding position. Scouts, continue your scouting into Terra Incognita. See if you can't find any loot anywhere. I imagine most of the loot is gone by now. Message received.
My rivalry with Hirani is no secret. Join me. We will prevail over her together.
Hold off on that. If things happen, I'm on your side. Don't worry. But for now, let's see if we can't settle things peacefully, because we got bigger threats, Torbeld. Okay, new things have developed there, but we can't do anything with them just yet. So, our spells are ready to launch. That we already know, so we're going to enter. The enemy sallies out to meet us. This is going to be a brutal battle. But I'm confident that we can win. Ukiyasha Iku has led us to victory before. He can do so again. Watchers. And phase beasts. We go to war. This is going to be the end of the episode after this is done. But I have a feeling this is going to be kind of a long battle, so, hold tight. This is going to be a long episode, but, it's been a long time since we've had an episode, so I think I think they're just going to be a bit longer. I'm probably going to make the future ones a bit longer as well, just so that, you know, this can get moved along. And hopefully we can finish up, at least not too long after the update comes. So, it is our turn. I'm going to move our forces into an oblique battle order so that we can engage on one flank. I would also, I think, prefer if the enemy comes to us. So if the enemy comes to us, we can dictate the, although, it'd be nice to get up into certain positions here. I don't want to get surrounded, that's for sure. Getting surrounded, I hear, is bad. No, we're going to take an oblique battle order. So we're going to move for a single flank overload. They have a lot of their hard-hitting stuff, including their hero. The Watcher and both of their phase beasts are on this flank. We can kill that. The rest of the army should cave. Emphasis on the if. No easy feat. So, that is everything? No, it's not quite everything. We don't need to look at the war shamans. Not at the moment. And Wild Witch is here as well. I think that's everyone. Is everyone moved? You can still move a little bit further, actually. No sense in dilly-dallying. Okay. Ukiyashi Iku, is there anything you want to do right now? We don't have anything that's damaged, so there's no healing that needs to be done. We can't cast, because I didn't end up getting that research. Unfortunately, maybe I should have. These phase beasts can cover a lot of distance. They may attack us immediately. That would actually be beneficial if they did. If they jump the gun and rush forward into the jaws of our jaws. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay. Right, what are you guys doing? You're like pulling back those forces? They're rearranging too. Interesting. I have not seen them do this before. Okay. Well, if you're gonna give me the initiative, let me do what I need to do. Okay, it says like your turn, but then it's like nah. Okay, there we go. Sometimes it just takes a little while. Okay, our troops can advance. This is gonna put us in range of the Watchers, or actually it won't. Let's not immediately get in range, because so we can move up to this square and this square, or X, I should say. You pull up right here. Let's move you up right there. Ukiyashi Iku, yeah, advance into the trees, and good. We got our snacks. The army of nope ropes will pull up into position here. So I'm doing this specifically so that it can't use its special ability. So the Watchers have an ability that has a lot of range, it does a lot of damage, and it's generally unpleasant to get hit by. I would know, because I used it a lot in the previous campaign. That was like my thing. It was blasting enemies with the Watchers from a distance, because they're awesome. Okay. Our troops are in position quite well. We now have magic. So, a couple of options here. We can try and do a cosmic reprisal. That's going to hit random units without alignment. We're going to do an inflict rot. Costs 30. Wrath of the Faithful costs a whole lot less. We can kind of snipe units with Wrath of the Faithful. Question is, what do I want to snipe? I'd like to actually just straight up kill something. These melee units hit very hard and are really annoying. So some of their troops actually have spirit resistance, which is good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it on you? No. What about you guys? Yeah, I'm gonna hit it on them. There we go. We can do some damage. Okay, that's activating their star blades. That's fine. Yeah, you're holding position here, because hopefully next turn we're gonna be able to rush in and take that, damage that Watcher. Hopefully the Watcher will advance to shoot us a little. But, we'll be at a distance, we'll be able to heal. God, everything with star blades. Visions of Woe, so they're all going to be fumbling attacks. Okay, so that advanced. Oh, it was able to do it. I miscalculated. Okay. Well, that's here now. This is actually good, because we're going to be able to kill that. Okay, and it's going to teleport in as well. Alright. Damage. These phase beasts are horrible. Okay, so I need to retreat my my flank here and collapse in on what's happening here. Otherwise, we're going to have a big problem. Okay. So. Still not my turn. Alright. So that unit's damaged. The fairies here are quite damaged, and they can't do anything. Are they stunned? No, they just... because it's an enemy in zone of control, of course. Alright. Well, we could do some damage there, but it's not actually going to do all that much damage. What if we were to say... We can do a Vision of Victory. That is a lot of our magic casting points, though. 3 Fortune is good, though. It's very good. That's a lot of crit, which we could drop here. However... No, you're just a line. No fumbling, huh? Who's got the fumbles here? Nobody. Visions of Woe. Here, yeah, you guys. Yeah, you also have Visions of Woe. 100% chance that it'll fumble. We could drop a Wrath of the Faithful again. It's not going to do much damage, though, is it? I wish I had some sort of spell that could, like, kind of mess up the enemy's movement, but I don't have anything like that. That was very much what we were doing in the previous campaign, which was a ton of fun, mind you. So I could do a diffuse health here to heal, but I don't have enough damaged units to really justify that at the moment. Okay, I know what I'm going to try and do. Before I try and do it, we can get some, that would be good, actually. No, I'm going to hold off. Don't do that just yet. So we have the War Shamans here, which can drop an Invigorate, if need be. I think we're going to need to. So you guys are going to advance, and I really want to stun this. Only at 43%. If I attack you, you're going to retaliate, and you're going to do a crap ton of damage with that retaliation. We're going to try and do a stun. Nice! Worked. Alright. That's huge. So I could drop a Condemnation on it. So Condemned does -3 status resistance. Which one, though? I think I'm going to drop it on you. Only does a bit of damage, but... and it phases, of course. So that's something we still need to be concerned about. Now, do you have any other, like, funky abilities here? Carblade strengthened. Sailors, blah, 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 blah. Okay. It's fine. Lightning blades? Yeah, the melee attacks hit really hard, as we saw. I would like you very much to die. No offense. Okay. I'm going to drop a... Actually, I'm going to drop a... No, we're going to drop a Fortune right here. Is that Fortune? No, that's Bless. Alright, they're blessed. And our Sunderers here are going to lob some Javelins to get some Sunder resistance going on. Fantastic. Now we can go in and start delivering some serious smackdown on these jerks. Okay, our troops here are going to pull up. Ooh, what about here? No, you're going to hold ground. Our Wild Witches are going to do their thing, but not yet. Okay, I would really like to kill one of their models this turn. Yeah, they can do that, actually, with their magic bolts. Why the hell not? Okay, one down. Warriors here have acted, right? Yeah, they have. Our archers can shoot in, but let's hold off on that. We have our War Shamans right here. I don't need to use them at the moment. So I'm going to actually pull my archers over this way. I only have 1 turn left, though, which is kind of unfortunate. 1 shot left. I'm going to do it. Because I would like fairies. Or the fairies can just launch a full-blown attack over here. Actually, what can you do? Deals 1 damage to units in a 1 hex radius. I can hit 3 enemy units. What does it do? 60% chance of blinding? No, hold off on that. Hold off on that and move right here, because I want to heal you. So, we're going to drop a Mending Touch right there. Great. A little bit of healing. Meanwhile, I would like my chaplains to get around. You know what, chaplains, drop a proper heal on the fairies. Let's get them back up and running. Excellent. So they're looking pretty good. They can do some damage in right here. We're just going to kill this Displacer Beast, I think. So I'd rather it not do anything. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to kill it, but we're getting real close. Warriors here. Warriors here pull up to there. We got some warriors right here. I would really like to get this stun off. Dear God, please. 43%. You got the last one. You can do it again. Okay, no, that did not work. Well, I can summon an animal. Not a bad idea. Summon an animal. The animal can eat up this thing's retaliation then. Ah, it's Caustic Worm! He has come to join us! Alright, get him. It's displaced. Okay, I think we can... Yeah, it no longer has any retaliation. So, get in there. Give him a nibble. Very good. You guys can also go give him a nibble, or we can go give the caster a nibble, but that'll put us way out of position. I want to kill this goddamn Watcher, but I don't think it's going to happen. We need to deal as much damage as possible. Why are you stunned? You're not. You're aligned. That looks very similar to the stun. You, on the other hand, are stunned. Problem. So, that one's active and not dead. Ah, shit, and now it's out of range. Well, go back to shooting this one then. Make it die. Alright, that's one dead. Our Berserkers are pulling over this way. I just don't want our Berserkers to take any damage if they don't have to. Let's get this troop up to here. I'm concerned about what the enemy's going to do, but I'd rather them target up here than my witches, but our witches are a bit exposed. That's our turn. Okay, so we've killed one of the displacers. Almost completely. It's actually still alive. Alright, heroes advancing. What are you gonna do? There goes a plague serpent. But it's still alive. Ow! What was that? Oh, man. So our raider just got absolutely destroyed. Plague serpent got absolutely destroyed. So we gotta do some healing. Keep them alive. And they're now all up in our grill. But that's a caster unit, so I don't think that's actually going to be beneficial for them to be that close. Good. We resisted some damage there. So they're coming in with their ranged units. I question the wisdom of this, but it's okay. And the goddamn Watchers. I hate these things. Actually, I like them. I just don't like fighting them. And the rest of their melee units are moving in reserve. So a little bit of interesting skirmishing happening here. Let's see what our Sunderers can do. Our Sunderers can wait, because it's not our turn yet. Alright, now we're talking. So they can throw in some javelins here to inflict some sundered resistance. Hopefully that's going to hit. Very good. They're decaying, and the resistance has been sundered. Now, I would like to pull back here. It shouldn't trigger an opportunity attack, no? No. Okay, because now we can get our witches to do some fun stuff here. We can actually drop it right here. Do it right there. Let's destroy this flank while we can. So those displacers are dead. Our warriors can go in. They can't attack. Well, they can attack the leader. You're stuck. That thing's just horrible. Let's send these warriors to attack the leader. Or we have our chaplains here. Our chaplains can drop a mending touch on something. I don't know what. Is it going to be worth it? Let's try and mend up one of these serpents here. And then, of course, we can still do a bless, which is good. Let's bless up. Let's bless up the fairies. All right, you got all kinds of stuff. Now you can do some fun business. Oh, they're not gonna like that. But we can drop this here, and they're not gonna like that either. Do that, actually. Blind them, because those are some scary units. Okay, the Displacer Beasts are blind. Fantastic. That is clutch. And you... just out of range. Damn it. Just out of range. That makes me very sad. You know what kind of work we could do? Were we in range? Could drop a big fat heal right there. That would have been awesome. Alright, give them some magic. Further poisoning them. Our troops here are stuck in, so these guys need to move out. Question is, where to? I think you're going to go here and just deliver some smackdown onto these support units, because we got to get rid of them, right? We can deliver some smackdown onto them right here, too. Fantastic. And, oh, we can kill them. We can kill them dead. You're going to advance into our territory, though. Or we hold a choke point. I think... if we drop right here, we can block this entire formation off. I'm going to do that. And what are you going to do? You have a mending touch? You can get up there and drop a mending touch on these warriors. I think that's going to be good. And then you can also drop a heal on them. Wonderful. Alright, these warriors are at full health. And I'd really like to just walk up there and whack them, but as it stands, he's gonna get surrounded. Whereas I don't think if we stand here, they're gonna get more than 2 attacks on me. Though there, I don't think it's gonna be the same either. I don't know. So if I go up there, I can then like shield bash one of them to put me into a defensive stance, which could be good. I think I'm gonna do that. We're gonna try and stun one of these. 90% chance. Do it. Do it. Wonderful. So we got ourselves a shield wall there. Our berserkers are right here. Let's hide the berserkers in the bushes. They can charge. Although, I don't think they're gonna be able to charge this next turn. What's their range normally? Can't tell. Do I just advance completely? No, we're gonna hold there. They're not in the bushes. Okay. As for the magic we can do. Now might be a time for a diffuse. So that's going to get a good heal there. The problem is it's just not close enough. He can't move. He can't move. He can't move. Well, I tell you what. We do have another heal. We have Salvation. Salvation will dispel all negative status effects and just put something right back up to full health. So that's going on you. There you go. Have fun with that. Still can't move, but we can turn it. So that's going to now go defensive. Plague Serpent here is going to go defensive. I don't think it's going to survive. I don't think that one's going to survive either. But what we can do is actually pull up some of our warriors here to be a bit of a distraction. Or we can send up our Caustic Worm. Send up the Caustic Worm. It's expendable. This isn't a real Caustic Worm anyways. Alright, our warriors are going to go and threaten their leader. So their leader is now going to have to move if he wants to do anything. And our other troops here can go and beat up some more of their mages. That one's not going to be able to do anything. He literally can't do anything, so we're going to go beat up them. And get them stuck in. Okay, so you're dropping a defense. Ah, we got our Furies, of course. Furies can assist. Question is, where? So get up there. Kill their archers. Wonderful. Alright, our morale is looking pretty good, and Ukiyasha Iku has not gone yet. Oh, yeah. Drop a fat heal on this one. That? Wonderful. Okay. And, can we get a lightning from one of them? No. Alright. What about just a regular death ball? Any damage? Worthwhile damage? Triumph Foretold, maybe? Triumph Foretold right here? It's not too terrible. I'll Triumph Foretold on them. Why don't you? Align them. Align them. And our warriors here are going to advance. They're a little bit in the back. But, okay, we're doing pretty good. This is not going too terribly. It's kind of slowly picking apart this army. They've taken more casualties than we have, which is always a good thing. Okay, Psychic Gaze. Okay, we resisted the stun. That's good. Have you resisted the stun? You did. Fantastic. Splacer Beast makes me frightened. I think the Plague Serpent is dead. Yep, okay. That's a shame. Not much we can do about that. Okay, so they got a bit of a surround on us. That's kind of what I was worried about up there, but it happened. Okay, so they're advancing in here. Gonna try and take out our cavalry. Then what's happening here? These warriors are bravely defending this choke point. That's what they're there for. And hopefully our wild witches are going to be able to get in some more bombardments. So they have fallen, but now they are invulnerable. So they got a turn of life left. Ow, God. Well, at least the second one missed. Okay, that's not so bad. Fantastic. I like all these grazes and misses that they've got going. Okay, a bit of damage on the chaplains. They can take it. And those guys, I think, they can basically just move. That's all they can do. Alright. Their enemy chaplains died of old age. And how are we looking? We're looking okay. Ukiyasha Iku is good to go. No, he's not. He is stunned. Why are you stunned? You're not stunned. What's your problem? Oh, you're trapped in combat, of course. Well, shit. Does the Plague Serpent tank the blow? I think so. Plague Serpent tanks retaliation. He would, for Ukiyasha Iku. Okay, and that's going to actually get it out of range, too. Nice. Well, we can drop a lightning blast there. It's not going to do all that much, though, so... God, I want this fucking thing to die. I really do. How much stabbing it's going to do? 16. This is going to deal a lot more than 16. Or, we drop a heal on the Plague Serpent. I'm going to drop a heal on the Plague Serpent. Okay, we have Chaplains right here. Chaplains can do some more damage to the Displacer Beasts. Only a graze. It's really nothing, but what can you do? Caustic Worm can give it a good nibble, or Caustic Worm can try and... Ooh, Caustic Worm can do a nice Plague Vomit explosion. Which is going to deal damage to everything. I like it. And we can get some damage in there, or... No, it's not going to work. Ooh, our archers can do good damage. Okay. One flank at a time. One flank at a time. Yeah, I think our cavalry just have to wail on these guys. The thing is, though, do I want to drop a salvation on anything? I think I want to drop a salvation on you. Bring this warrior unit back to full health. God, this spell is awesome. And now we've got a bunch of resistances. So they're just going to stand there and tank damage. That's all they're going to do. But, so the cavalry can... Actually, did you move? You moved. You can't move. Okay, so cavalry's just going to have to chew on these guys. Get some damage. God, that retaliation. And the archers are going to shoot the Watcher, because they can actually do a lot of damage to it. And I would like it to die. Solid damage. Very solid. I approve. And our warriors can go up and smack the hell out of it, I guess. We can stand there in the distraction. No, we're going to send our warriors. These ones up here are going to go and, you know, just get a little bit of damage in on their caster. Not much, but it's something. You're going to advance in here. You're going to be distracted, but that's just how it is. So we need to kill the Watcher. Nice, it's dead. All right, good. Then these warriors can advance up here and get in on those mages. As for these guys, well, we've got a couple of options. First things first, I think I want to do some Sundering Throws, but before we do that, we got to do some blessings. So, I think we're going to bless up these warriors, because they're about to go into combat. And our Wild Witches can do some arcane bombardments. No, they cannot. Alright. What about you? Berserkers can charge. Actually, that's what we should have blessed. Damn. Shit. I mean, we could drop a... Yeah, do it. Absolutely. Alright, so they're strengthened and have regeneration. Now they can charge in. Give them a good old whack. Nice damage. Retaliation has been cancelled there. You guys... Sunderers can move up. Sunderers just pull up behind here, and let's throw some javelins into something. What do we want to throw some javelins in? You're a caster unit. We can throw some javelins at you. Not much damage, but it's something. And I guess we're going to send these warriors on a flank, because they're not going in. And the Wild Witches... Oh, they can do a lot of damage here, actually. That's pretty good. We're gonna try and get a lot of damage on that unit, because I don't want them doing anything to my berserkers. And the fairies? Oh, the fairies. Oh, the fairies. Indeed. Can we kill you? No. Then I'm gonna try and pick off a model from there. Good, it did. Warrior here. Can't do anything. Basically stuck. Pull up on this side. You're gonna come in around that flank, because there's still a little bit of bullshit over on this side. That's our turn. Looking pretty good. Hirconix is going to do his best to retaliate, or his forces are anyways. What's the hero that is leading this army? The Jadur Shadal puppet. Unseal the librarian. Are you a collaborator or are you enthralled? Could be either. We'll interrogate you in our dungeons and see. Oh. You just, you know, like, I don't care about rocks. I guess he's ethereal. He looks kind of ethereal. Good to know. Oh man, that was, getting the salvation on those warriors. I know it's like using a really good spell on a tier 1 unit, but sometimes you do it because they're in a very, like, clutch location that you can do all kinds of good stuff to. Alright, unfortunately our raiders died, and they're permanently dead. But them's the breaks, I guess. Sometimes some things happen. Alright, he's retreating. And he's going to cast some magic at our Plague Serpent. That's fine. It's actually not fine. It's a lot of damage. Berserkers are taking a bit, but hopefully they don't lose a model. We'll see. What are you doing? Oh, you stunned both of my units. Great. I love it. Very nice. They just choked the choke point. Alright, well, that sucks. Because they can't do shit anymore. What just happened? Who knows? It's a mystery. Go up there, stun them. 90% chance. There you go. As for you, you're going to come around at the back here, and we're going to go wreak havoc onto the enemy lines. As for what's happening right here, right now, I think we need to beat up their caster. Actually, I think we need to stun their caster. What's that? 23% chance. Okay, I don't think that's going to happen, but let's get some damage in. Okay. And our fairies here can do quite a lot of damage. Or they can kill this unit. Let's just kill this unit, get it out of the way. Very good. Because if that's out of the way, we can drop a fat heal on something. Let's drop a fat heal on this Plague Serpent right here. This Plague Serpent's gonna have to kill this goddamn cat. I've had it with this phase beast. Right, Plague Serpent, it's all you. Chomp chomp. Goodbye. Go to meet your maker. Whatever it is. Drop a defense right there, because ain't nothing better to do. Archers? Yeah, Furies can, I'm liking these Furies. They're doing a lot of damage. Nice hits. Double critical. Holy crap. You guys on the flank? No, you're not on the flank. You're going to be coming in here and delivering a little bit of a shield bash on them, because they're all up in my cookie jar, and I would like my casters to not be trapped. So, oh, we can just mess them up. We can mess that unit up. They're stunned though, so let's actually mess up other units that, yeah, like that. It's going to deal a ton of model damage, which will save some of our troops. You, on the other hand, can, yeah, you can target him. Get some damage in there. And we got our War Shaman right here. What are you going to do? We got a heal that you're definitely going to use. Drop it on the Berserkers. I know they're stunned. The Sunderers I don't care as much about. They can't do anything. They're just stuck. Turn around, face the stunned enemies. Never mind. War Shaman, you can kill that? You could, couldn't you? Do it. Kill it. Kill it dead. Make it die. Fantastic. That's another dead enemy unit. Every enemy unit that dies decreases their morale, which is important. We're out of mana, or we're out of combat casting points, so this is basically just going mano y mano. Is that how you say it? Hand to hand. Yeah, those warriors heroically sacrificed themselves, as did the Sunderers, but we held this flank. And I think it's all going to be good. Their hero is, yeah, he's going to probably take out those warriors. That's a shame. Oh, they're still standing, actually, so that's good. As long as we don't lose any of our really powerful stuff. If we did lose a Plague Serpent, which is a shame, but we do have another one coming. And once we defeat this army, we take the city, I think. They will actually be able to recruit again, which is annoying. But we can also heal up what's left, so we can consolidate our forces and drop an army heal on that. So we're not as helpless to enemy recruitment. I don't like that you can recruit while being besieged, but not much I can do about it here. So, what are our options? You gotta die, because you're in the way. Can we just kill you? Yeah, we can kill you with the War Shamans. Do it. Alright, they're dead. Just gonna free up our casters here. The witches are gonna cast some Blight Rain. Can I not? Oh, this is not doing friendly fire, huh? Alright. Get wrecked. Alright. Mending Touch on the Berserkers, and then drop a heal on the Berserkers. Full health. Yeah, they're not gonna die anytime soon. I don't really feel like wasting their attack on this unit, but whatever. You had it coming. You're dead now. And the rest of our troops here... Okay, there's these jerks over there. I'm gonna ignore them. And we're gonna come in here and take these guys out. And you're gonna continue beating up the caster. But before that, we're gonna send you over to go and take out the Watcher. I've had it with this thing. Sneck? Sneck can attack here. Because I wanna kill this hero. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Actually, the fairies can do it. Right? Drop that there. It's 1 hex radius. We're not gonna be able to use a 1 hex radius ability at any point in this battle anymore, so we may as well just use that. Back. Should have advanced. Drop a heal right here, if you would. And then what we can do is actually bless up these warriors. And the warriors can go and kill their leader. I think with the blessing, that should do it. Yeah. Great. Their leader has fallen. You're going to move up to here and start exchanging some shots with those guys. Not in the fun way. These are not, you know, exciting shots. This is arrows. Okay. A little bit of damage there from Ukiyasha Iku. And we're looking pretty good. I think we got this. I think we had it like 2 turns ago, but this is looking pretty grim for the enemy, especially now that they're retreating. So they're in a full rout. We got to take them out because otherwise they're going to rally, end up back under the thrall. Oh, their leader resurrected, huh? Okay. What is this? Okay, killed my warriors. Unfortunate. Not much I could have done for them. So, the Watcher's gotta go. Can't have this thing creeping around, being weird. What kind of damage can we get in? 65% chance to do a bit. Pretty good. Pretty good. Solid damage in here. Take it. Do it. And you as well. I don't think we're gonna kill it. Well, actually, I think Ukiyasha Iku can. Fantastic. Do it. Watcher is dead. Fantastic. Pull up the fairies here. Fairies are going to do some magical attacks onto them, and the archers can hopefully kill them. Nope, not quite. Darn. Well, shit. So what's happening here? Anything left? It's just you guys, and they're running. War Shamans are going to pursue. Get some damage in. Any damage we can get is good. Wild Witches can pursue that way. No, they're going to come this way as well. Try and get some damage in here. Nice. They're slowed. I don't think that matters at this point. Berserkers are going to move up there. These warriors are going to finish off this fleeing unit. And our chaplains can come down this way and lob some magic. Hopefully to kill that unit. They missed. Okay. Warriors advance up this way. Alright. So are you fleeing or are you fighting to the death? Okay, some of their units have fled. Not much I can do. He looks to be fighting to the death. Shot a bouncy lightning at us. Okay, I think this one might get away. Nah, we got a lot of range power chasing it, so maybe not. Yeah, no, I don't... We only have a 40% chance of hitting you, no matter what we do. That's a shame. Well, that's that. You're dead. 40% was enough. How are we doing here? Not gonna reach you. Can with these warriors, though. Do it. A flank attack here. Fairies can deliver their magical bombardment. And that's that. Their hero has fallen. I think this battle is over. What did we lose? Yeah, the Plague Serpent and the Raider is unfortunate, but the rest was warriors. Obviously, their deaths are unfortunate, but expected in the grand scheme. So, Stelgardus is ready to fall. Unfortunately, we can't take the city. Still has time to recover. Now, let's move our troops. Let's consolidate our forces here. Day something dawns. Anyways, during diplomatic negotiations, Sage Nexazor Tormancer of Monafont invites you and Seer Fortuna Risewind of Omnis Spire to an evening of friendly chatter. As the evening progresses, Nexazor Tormancer and Fortuna Risewind start to argue.
The Astral Sea is a flat plane, you dolt.
Nexazor yells, gesturing wildly.
No, it behaves like a sphere, stretching in every direction.
Fortuna slams her hands on the table. They both turn to you, expecting a prophet to settle their quarrel. Is it flat? Is it a sphere? Or we can appeal to their friendships to ease over this debate. They'll gain a teeny bit of vassalage. 4 turns to reach flourishing vassalage. Cast a projection of the astral sea that is flat and spherical. Oh, this is cool. 100% chance of success with our astral affinity. I created a beautiful paradox. Yeah, of course we're going to do this. 100% chance to succeed because our astral affinity is 10. That's awesome. I created a beautiful paradox, so everybody's happy. It is both. All right, we've received a trade proposal. From here, Connix, the Binder. You want peace? Decline. There will be no peace. Other rulers have declared a rivalry. Don't care. New Empire development skills are available, and the remains of Unsil the Librarian have been gathered. Let's return him to the Jadar Shadal, or her, I guess, for proper burial. They will, of course, this will come with a little bit of a stipend from them. So, our troops now amass. Let us consolidate our forces as best we can. We want to get as much as possible into an army. Oh, only... Oh, it's full. Okay. Yeah, of course it's full. Drop an army heal on these guys. Look at that. And let's queue up another army heal immediately and drop it on them as well. There we go. Looking pretty good. So, a couple turns till we have a breach. I don't think they're going to manage to stop this. So, you're going to pull up here, and we're going to get the snack in that army. Actually, I'm probably going to pull out one of the chaplains. Did I pull out the chaplains? Actually, I don't think I'm going to pull out the chaplains. Chaplains are pretty good. But, yeah. The rest of our forces are going to advance down into enemy territory. We're close dependent. I don't know where their forces are. It is slightly alarming, because I can't see them. But, I think all is well in the world. I mean, aside from all the horrible monsters out here, but we don't need to worry too much about that, I think. Yeah. Looking good. We should be ready for our conquests of the remainder of Hirconix's territory in due course. The other free cities that are under his sway will be liberated and will join the fold, and of course, Pendant itself will be liberated after Hirconix is dealt with permanently. Right, guys, that is going to be all for today. Drop this video a like. Once again, my apologies for the huge delay in between episodes, but it was how it was. I hope all of you, or at least most of you, find this as it comes up in YouTube and watch it again, and do drop it a like. Do leave your awesome little lore tidbit comments. I do so enjoy reading them, even if I don't end up including all of them into the narrative. Like thus far, it's all in the narrative. I just can't always include it in the spoken narrative, because some of them take some time to edit and all that to make it fit perfectly. But once again, to those of you that have been leaving those little lore fluff bits of your own personal additions to the canon of our campaign here, thank you very much. They're great. All right, everybody. I'll catch you in the next one. Ash Heriter out.